You did a nice job, Hannah.
Thank you, Daddy.
You really did. It's very impressive. I'm really impressed.
Thank you. Feels really good to hear you compliment me.
What do you mean?
I just, I mean, it's rare.
Are you saying that I'm not supportive?
Not that exactly. I mean, when I'm down, especially when I'm really down, you're the first one to lift me up.
Oh, so what do you saying?
It's just when I feel good about something, especially when I'm feeling really good about something I've done, somehow you always manage to find a way to bring me down.
Of course, that's what I do.
Why? I don't understand. Why would you want to bring me down?
So that you don't take yourself too seriously. When you are down, you need to remember that you are not that bad. You're human. And when you are feeling particularly good about yourself, you need to remember that you are, well, human.
What's wrong with feeling good every once in a while?
Just trying to keep you from making the same mistakes I made.
How does wanting credit for hard work a mistake?
Credit isn't necessarily bad. It depends on whether you are taking credit with or credit against.
But what if I did it on my own?
That's what I used to think when I was your age. The first mistake you are making is that you think anyone does anything on their own
But what if I did? I chose to sit down and do the hard work.
and your talent has nothing to do with it.
Well, of course.
But that's yours too. I understand your talent, energy, inspiration, idea, even your health. That's all you.
I don't get it. Didn't you always want me to be the best? That's what you did all your life. You left for work before I got up. You came home after I was asleep. You prided yourself that our lawn was the best in the neighborhood. Our grass is the greenest grass. Don't you remember?
Remember. But what happened to the grass? And the house? Do you remember that too?
No, we sold it. You and mommy got divorced.
You know, Hannah, your mom told me she was planning to leave me, and I didn't ask her to stay.
Did you want us to leave?
No,
Then
I don't know what to do.
why didn't you just ask?
I'm not sure. I think I was afraid.
You? Afraid? You were so strong. You were winning.
I was so weak. I was insecure. That's why I act so strong. But I had no idea that the real strength doesn't come from winning. Real strength comes from not insisting on controlling everything, which then allows you to become a participant in something larger than yourself.
Are you saying you should have purposely chosen to be weaker?
Well, there's a paradox. What seems to make us weaker actually makes us stronger.
What you're saying now doesn't make any sense. How can you become stronger by being weaker?
By leaving the race, leaving the fight, giving up your ego.
But if I get out of the race, what's left?
What's left is the strongest force of the world, humility.
What does humility have to do with strength?
Humility is much stronger than any race, fight, or recognition. It's not to give up, it's to accept yourself the way you are, which then allows you to accept and respect others people because you don't feel you have to fight for your own place. To be humble is to be like the earth, the dust. It is a powerful existence.
That actually sounds a little degrading. To be like the earth, the dust, is it?
Earth has a gravitational pull. It attracts. If you insist being above everyone, everyone feels so little around you. No one can go around you. They will run away from you. But if you consider being below, it has the opposite effect. If you have humility, everyone can feel important and unique around you. It's inside of the earth that plants grow. By being like the earth, you can actually facilitate the growth of others.
Well, that's very altruistic, but what happens to me?
You don't become less because others become more. It's actually the opposite. The earth expands as plant growth, like a mother's womb. By being like the earth, you actually become a partner in creation. You become more together. Besides, by making yourself low like earth, you yourself gain the capacity to receive, grow, and learn. Can you learn when you are busy trying to show everyone how much you know?
It's a dog eat dog world. And if I'm not going to fight for my place, then no one is going to fight for me. I don't know. Be like the earth seems counter to my nature.
But that's actually the deepest meaning of humility, to make choice to go against your nature, to have flexibility, to bend. You discover new possibilities within yourself, and at the same time discovering you are part of something larger. It is uncovering your hidden flexibility power.
I feel like I don't understand anything.
Good. It's first step in the right direction.
On the one hand, you're talking about giving up your ego, being like dust. And then you're talking about uncovering your hidden flexibility and power. Which is it?
There's a paradox. The power of the earth, the soil, the dust. If I'm nothing, then I'm free. Free from having to pretend. Free from having to keep a uniform face, which in turn frees me to listen, to learn, and to have the flexibility, the power to be what I need to be in the moment.
Okay, you're making a pretty powerful case for humility. But it's easy to say, now I'm going to be humble. I mean, most people think they're humble already, don't they? So, how would I access this power of the earth?
Simple. Just think about something that you feel you absolutely cannot live without, and then give it up.
This sounds terrifying and honestly a little insane. Like, I would personally throw away my security.
If you try it out, you might find what you thought was so important actually isn't. That security may have been an illusion, and by giving it up, it frees you to discover your flexibility and inner strength that was hidden to you before. Because you're so busy focusing on racing to the top and getting recognition from others.
But what if I don't find the supposed inner strength? What if I get stuck or hurt? What if I truly don't know the answer?
Then you don't know. By discovering that you don't have the answer, or that you are wrong, or that you need help, it's an important thing to learn too. And it's okay. Humility is understanding that there is more than what I thought should be.
Daddy, What could you have said when mommy told you she was leaving?
Could have said, I need you. And I want you to need me too.
What were you afraid of?
That the answer might be no.